Hey guys, welcome to the channel if you're new, welcome back if you're a subscriber. Special thanks to all of my patrons. My name's Neil and it's time for the next episode of the Book of Boba Fett. I'm excited to just jump right into this, guys. Happy Wednesday morning. Realistically, I'm probably not going to have this reaction out until Thursday, but such is life. Sometimes things need to get done that don't involve the channel. Anyway, we had an amazing episode last episode, and it really wasn't a Boba Fett episode at all. In fact, Boba didn't even appear. It was a Mando episode. It was basically the intro to Mandalorian Season 3, and it was awesome. We set up this new dynamic with the Armorer and what's his name? Paz Vizsla? Yeah, I keep forgetting his first name because there's a bunch of different Vizslas in history and up to now. But we also created an entirely new ship, an N1 starfighter from Naboo, which is so different from the Razor Crest that it's a shorter list to talk about the similarities. Like, they can both fly through space and they're made of metal. Otherwise, they're completely different, but we basically put him in a Corvette Stingray, a souped up Corvette Stingray now. Just a ton of fun episode, but he's off to, Mando is off to pick up a little friend. So I imagine that we are going to see him again and Grogu, not in this episode, but in the next episode, which is also the series finale, episode 7. Episode 7, I don't know, it's weird, like, you don't get a lot of limited run series that go 7 episodes. 6? Absolutely. 8? A ton. But 7 tells me that they didn't try and shoehorn an extra episode in here to tell the story. They figured out the story, they said we're gonna need this many episodes to do it, and Disney, being smart like this, is like, we'll take 7, sounds good. And so that's what it's going to be. So this is the penultimate episode. I imagine we are back on Tatooine. We're dealing with Boba versus the Pikes. And I'm ready to jump into it. So let's do that. Chapter 6.
What shall I forge for the foundling Grogu?
I can't wait to see Grogu in chainmail. But it's interesting that this is what we're revisiting.
But first, I gotta pay a visit to a little friend.
I have no idea where this episode's going. So excited.
The rest will follow.
Do you know where you are, gentlemen?
Cobb! Awesome!
Think it through.
Awesome!
I'm the one tells folks what to do.
Oh, this is awesome. Great to see Timothy Oliphant again.
We can chalk this one up to you guys reading the map wrong.
Yeah. We're about to get a blaster battle here.
Think it through.
Did he just kill 3 guys with 2 shots?
I can see you're the smart one.
Take the money, leave the spice. Interesting. Ah, great to see Cobb Vanth. And he just dumps it to the wind. From the desert comes a stranger. Oh, what an awesome title. And we're spending some more time with Mando? Awesome! Oh, can I just say I love the interactive lighting so much in those cockpit shots? And that's what having the volume does for you, that you just can't simulate with just stage lighting or in VisFX. Oh, no, no, no. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Are we getting Luke? Are we getting Luke and Grogu? Because that's R2. There's no way that's not R2. Ah! Oh my goodness. Where are
Hello,
we?
Friend. I'm looking for Skywalker.
Is this where are we gonna see Luke's academy? What? is this? Oh my god. I'm gonna call these are like ant droids, but it's just like the temple from the sequels, but totally different planet, obviously. Check out these ant droids. This is a blast. Have a seat.
How long will I be waiting?
They're building him a
Is
bed.
anyone here?
What is going on? Definitely a very Japanese vibe here with the bamboo forests and Grogu and Luke. Is it just the two of them? Maybe he hasn't started his academy yet. Oh no, don't eat the frog. Grogu, don't eat the frog. Oh, it's one-eyed. That's awesome. So much fun.
Grogu.
I wonder if Kylo's been born yet, and how old he might be. You know how the deep fake that they used in Mando Season 2 to put Luke's face on another actor's body? I feel like they're doing better now. Because nothing's bumping me on Luke's face right now. It helps that it's very still, not super expressive, and we're being distracted by a bunch of frogs floating in the air, but Luke looks like 1985 Luke.
I want to tell you about someone you remind me of a great deal.
Presumably Yoda.
His name was
Yeah,
Yoda.
cool.
He was small like you, but his heart was huge, and the Force was strong in him.
Look at this, so he can keep up. He just keeps forcing him along.
Do you remember back home?
How many are there of you? Where is home?
Would you like to remember?
Whoa. Oh, he's scared.
Let me help you remember.
My goodness, this is crazy that we're getting so much Luke. This is just like a Mando cameo. Is this Order 66 that he's remembering? Wow. How long has he been waiting? No! Are you kidding me?
I didn't expect to see you here.
Oh! This is so much
friend of the
awesome. Oh my
I'm here to
god,
see the kid.
Ahsoka. I am so psyched for an Ahsoka series, guys. She may be my favorite character in all of Star Wars.
What is this place?
Which is crazy because she's never appeared in a single one of the movies.
Grogu will be its first student.
I really hope he
I'd like
doesn't
to know what he's
die
doing.
when Kylo does Kylo things.
I want to see him.
Ooh. How is this the Book of Boba Fett? We've got so much happening and none of it's Boba related, and I don't care one iota because this is amazing.
I don't understand why you're alright with Skywalker's decision to train the kid when you wouldn't.
She's no longer Jedi. Wow. This is so awesome.
Are you doing this for Grogu? Or are you doing this for yourself?
As a Mandalorian foundling, he should have this. It's his right.
Foundling. Perhaps he is a Padawan now.
Can he be both? Can I say how much I love
set on
Ahsoka's sabers?
Then allow me to deliver it.
The new, I don't know if we've seen that specific design before.
Came all this way.
They're different from Clone Wars.
Grogu misses you a great deal.
Don't make it harder.
If he sees you, it will only make things more difficult for him.
Make sure he's protected.
Wow. Ah! So much. Oh. How is this so awesome? Oh, little Grogu. Are we at least going to get to see his armor? I want to see Mandalorian Mithril
Let's see you jump.
jump.
Really?
That's
That's all you got?
Oh, this is adorable and fun. Oh. Oh.
You're trying too hard. Don't try. Do.
There is no try. There is no try. Ah, and he's riding the backpack just like on Dagobah. Ah! Ah, it's so much fan service, but it's amazing.
Feel the Force all around
What a
you.
beautiful planet.
Through the Force, you will find balance as well.
And the music. Ugh. Ah. Oh. Oh, he's so cute and clumsy.
Better.
I'm trying to figure out how much of this is CG and how much of this might actually be like animatronic puppet. Because I know a lot of the close-up stuff is practical. It's seamless. And the lightsaber reflected in his... It's just so many callbacks.
It will test your reflexes.
Doesn't he need a little saber then? You gotta remember that... Whoa! You gotta remember Grogu's like 50. And I mean, is he a baby of his race or is he... We know he's not gonna be... Whoa!
Very good.
Oh, that shot was a little off of Luke's face. There was something weird there with his mouth. Okay. So right now we're just getting really good at jumping. We know Yoda had some mad hops. This is just pure happiness. There's so much nostalgia in this episode. Did he just trash it with his mind, with the Force? Good job, Grogu.
Sometimes the student guides the master.
Says Ahsoka, perhaps the most famous student in all of Jedi history.
Sometimes I wonder if his heart is in it.
So much like your father.
Said with affection. Alright, we heading back to Tatooine. Yep, we're back to Boba music. I can't believe we got that much Luke. This is so awesome. And Grogu and Ahsoka. And not just like teasing little cameos, but like a whole act of the episode.
Mayor Mark Shays is on their payroll and has flown off-world, which leads us to believe the storm is about to break.
It was a scheduled vacation, actually.
Oh, this guy needs to get quiet.
We need foot soldiers.
Okay.
I might be able to help with that.
I mean, you've got to think he's thinking Tuscans, right? Look at this! Look at that skull. That's a crepe dragon skull on a Jawa crawler? Ah, that is so freaking badass.
I'm looking for Marshal Vanth.
I'll take it from here, Deputy. The piece is intact, Mando.
Your town might be good for now,
Are
but it's all part of the same
the
planet.
ribs of the dragon the walls of this?
As long as I'm here, that's not a problem.
Yes, they are.
I fought side by side with the citizens of Freetown, and they're brave people. We need your help.
That's a city full fight.
Yeah, except the drug trade's out here now.
But I didn't think you were one to back down from bullies.
See, that's what I like about you, Mando. That big smile of yours lets you get away with anything.
Oh, so
There's
happy.
no easy way to ask for a favor.
I'll see what I can do.
Who? No! No! I recognize that profile.
Something wrong, Marshal?
I hope not.
Oh my god, we get it. Oh my god. Yep. It absolutely is.
Get inside.
He's live action. Does Cobb know him?
Cobb Vanth.
And who might you be?
Whatever Fett is paying you, we'll match.
Hey, the marshal ain't for sale.
This deputy ain't gonna survive.
I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name.
Boba Fett is a cold-blooded killer who worked for the Empire. You should have never given up your armor.
No. No. No! Did Cobb just die?
Tatooine belongs to the Syndicate.
Oh my goodness.
Nothing.
They're not here for tribute. Like,
Wait! You forgot your Captuna!
jeez. Man, the pikes are hitting hard. Oh. Oh, we get to see the armor finally. Oh, it is. It's frickin' mithril.
But before you take it, I will give you a choice.
The lightsaber or the armor? Oh my goodness.
This
One or the other.
is a lightsaber.
He only gets one.
It belonged to my teacher, Master Yoda.
That's Yoda's. But you only get one. Oh my goodness. Why? I mean, I
If you choose
get...
the armor, you'll return to your friend, the Mandalorian. But if you choose the lightsaber, you will be the first student in my academy, and I will train you to be a great Jedi.
Or you'll be wiped out in a few years. What's he gonna do? I honestly don't know what he's gonna do. I don't know what I want him to do. Oh. Come on! Wow. Where do you even start with an episode like that, guys? We got more Mando, we got Grogu, we got Ahsoka, we got Luke, we got Yoda's lightsaber, we got to see the chainmail that Mando made for Grogu, we got Cad frickin' Bane and Cobb Vanth. I mean, again, almost no Boba in this episode. You know, we had the one sort of expository scene where Fennec is sort of giving us the current lay of the land, but it wasn't much that we hadn't already known. But Mando's offering foot soldiers in the form of Cobb Vanth and his townfolk. But now, Cobb... Well, I don't think he's dead, based on the way the townsfolk were reacting after Cad came and went. He's definitely down and out. But maybe that will resolve the people to fight with Mando. But also, you get a threat like that from Cad Bane, who's working for the Syndicate. Man, this is a tough position. And the Syndicate didn't just hit Cobb Vanth, they hit the Sanctuary as well. Is Jennifer Beals dead? Certainly a powerful enough explosion that you would imagine there's a lot of fatalities in there. There's only one episode of this left, guys. It's kind of crazy. Like, we've hardly had any direct conflict between the Pikes and Boba yet. And we've only got one episode to resolve things, or at least bring us to the end of a season, bring us to a season 1 conclusion. But the more we get out of this, the more I feel like there has to be a season 2. There has to be more of it. You know, this is just setting things up, And instead of season 2 being a completely new set of adventures, it's going to be continued battles against the Pikes. And this first season has been more about laying the groundwork in that regard. But really, that's the secondary story right now because of all the great stuff we got with Luke and Grogu. I didn't have an inkling that there was going to be Ahsoka in here, and as a huge fan of Clone Wars and Rebels, I'm a huge fan of Ahsoka Tano. I think I cannot wait for the live action series to come, but more than that, she may be one of the coolest characters in the entire Star Wars canon. Can't wait to see more of her, but getting a great... This is beyond a cameo. People use the term cameo incorrectly too often. This was a proper guest starring. Cameos are like brief glimpses, one scene, just a throwaway line. What Alfred Hitchcock used to do in his own movies. Those were cameos. This is welcome to the episode. It's about you. What a choice Luke is presenting with Grogu, but a lot of people have been wondering ever since end of the Mandalorian season 2, when Grogu went off with Luke, was Grogu killed off in the future? Because we know that Luke's academy and all its students were killed. It was destroyed. The students were killed. And did that include Grogu or not? If he chooses the Mandalorian chainmail shirt instead of Yoda's lightsaber, and what an insane choice that is, then we know that Grogu has a chance to survive. But, it's interesting that Luke is making it an either-or choice. You're basically choosing, are you going to be a Mandalorian or are you going to be a Jedi? And we know there has been one Mandalorian who was also a Jedi. I know he was a Vizsla, and I keep forgetting... I keep mixing up the first names. I'm going to say Paz Vizsla. But 1,000 years ago, he was a Mandalorian who became a Jedi. He forged the Darksaber. So it can be done. But it's so cool that Grogu is being presented with the same choice. We know that Mandalorian is not a race. It is a creed. And so Grogu can choose either one. They are both creeds, Jedi and Mandalorian. Does that mean Grogu's going to be back for Mandalorian Season 3? Or does that mean he's sort of going to the wayside and he's just going to be in the backstory training with Luke? I suspect if I were Dave Filoni and Jon Favreau and the Brain Trust overlooking Star Wars, knowing what a hit Grogu was in the first 2 seasons of Mandalorian, you'd be looking for a way to keep him in the Mandalorian. And the N1 Starfighter is begging for Grogu to be in the droid pod that they closed up. So I really hope... I think he's going to choose the chainmail. Whether that's the right decision or not, I don't know. Like, how can you turn down Yoda's lightsaber? Like, that's crazy. But so much nostalgia in this episode. So many callbacks to the Mandalorian, to the Clone Wars, to the original 3 movies, to the sequels. It felt so familiar, throwbacks to Luke training with Yoda. I'm just happy. I can't imagine a Star Wars fan who saw this episode who isn't as equally thrilled and happy to have just gotten all the awesome stuff we got. I don't see. I don't know what happens in the next episode. I don't know how far we go, what gets resolved, what remains open. But it definitely feels like there is more Book of Boba Fett to come. So that's exciting. Can't wait for that to happen. And I can't wait for next week. So thank you guys so much for joining me. Until next time, everybody, take care, stay healthy, and we'll see you soon. Cheers.